The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for Doncic.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said, "It's an honor," but he added, "Scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots and things of that nature always ranked above that." Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. Both teams dealing with injuries in this one tonight, Chris. Talk about what that does to a team's rotation.
Well, it shortens the rotation, definitely, but I always believe that injuries help teams in the long run if you get the injured player back. So as long as you get that injured player back before the playoffs and time to build chemistry, what does it do? It gives guys an opportunity that weren't going to get that playing time to get that playing time, and now it helps deepen that rotation the longer the season goes along. So it can also turn into a blessing. That curse can, but you got to have everyone focused and honed in to make sure that happens.
I'm sure. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Bradley in at the point. And for Dallas, Luka Doncic out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Now, here's Doncic after LeBron James's miss. Doncic with it. Back to Hardaway. And the rejection by James. And he's able to get it back. Finney Smith. They get it back. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the New York Knicks. LeBron dishes to Davis. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Hardaway passes to Barea. Green with the block. Bradley against Doncic. It's Bradley on the wing. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. McGee trying to break free. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Bradley.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Bradley, and Doncic gets it to go.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Powell. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
And don't leave out his rebounding, Kev. I mean, he had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
Finney Smith. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hardaway against LeBron. A second chance effort, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, man, he's a big man who stays active and alert. McGee can cause problems on the glass.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night. The free throw off from McGee.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers, the expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. James, the pass to McGee. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. There's the feed to Powell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Lakers trail by 3. James outside. Over Hardaway. And again, no good by the Lakers.
You just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Doncic finds Hardaway. And there's the pass to Powell. Now Barea. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And here's LeBron outside, and the Lakers with another miss.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Hardaway with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 6. Outside Bradley. LeBron kicks to Bradley. Green deciding where to go with it. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's McGee. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Chris, what would you tell a young player that maybe a couple years ago burst onto the scene, were sensational, but have been plateauing, maybe even regressing a little bit?
I tell them success is a journey. That even if they would have won a Rookie of the Year award last year or a championship, that doesn't make them successful if they don't come with that same work ethic the next year. So if you've had a down year, that does not matter. You're supposed to learn from it and make this year better as well. So I would say get back to the drawing board, get back to working hard, watch a lot of tape, be honest with yourself, and focus on how to get better. Now, positive mentality, let's go forward.
Good direction. Here's Powell, following the score by Avery Bradley. Here's Doncic. Bradley with some nice D.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so here is Dallas following the basket by Anthony Davis. Goes up on the wing. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Barea. Doncic has got 5.
Oh, they'll take that. but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Outside, Green. Here's Davis. Here's McGee. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
But see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice it.
Doncic passes to Barea. Here's Finney-Smith. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. Shoots from 12. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Ostapov to the left wing. Barea against Green. Barea, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Doncic finds Barea. Hardaway for three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. LeBron passes to Green. Offensive rebound. McGee inside. Guarded by Powell. Goes up again. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
James against Hardaway. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Shots good by Green.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Justin Jackson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Curry's checked in for J.J. Barea. And it's DeLon Wright in for Luka Doncic. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Avery Bradley. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defensive end.
Wasted no time on that one. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drink.
Right against Caldwell-Pope. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And Howard finishes it off. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Kleber. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Wright. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here is Cook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Davis missing.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Cook. Makes it off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Mavericks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And the first one drops. The league has cracked down C-Webb on flagrants. Players leaving the bench. Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play, if anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call it ticky-tack a flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach whose only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't need it.
Cook. And he makes that one. Cook's got his second basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Curry. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Cook. And he banks in the layup. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Passes it to Wright. Curry attacking. While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Curry. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for DeLon Wright. Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Cook looking it over. Here's the teardrop. It's blocked. Jackson against Caldwell Pope. Right side Jackson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
Caldwell Pope against Jackson. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earn these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
The Lakers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
First one falls for him.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He, just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Curry. Teardrop shot. Here's Powell. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Outside Rondo, looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Lays it up off the glass. Kuzma's got 6.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact, and Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers on top, up by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Howard is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the 2. For Los Angeles, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. He misses the free throw. A lot of good 6 men out there, Chris. Coming off the bench, who are some of the bigs that make the biggest impact?
Well, don't sleep on Enes Kanter. I mean, he can get your buckets in a hurry, and he attacks the boards with force. That's why I love him. Don't forget about Little Sabo. He has Hall of Fame DNA, and he's making his own name for himself. That's right, Sabonis out there in Indiana. You love the way he comes off the bench, such a steady force. He can do everything for you, so he can replace your 3, 4, or 5 because of his skill set. Pick and pop, post up, shoot, and he'll dunk on you as well.
Good details. Now here's Curry. 13 points from him the last game against Denver.
All right, a chance to check out stats here for Dwight Howard. How his last 10 games have gone. First in shooting percentage. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Curry. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Caruso. Right side, Rondo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped bust into a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
That's good from Rondo.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
And Rondo drops them both. Mavericks trail by 6. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. Outside Curry. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Rondo dishes to Caldwell Pope. Caruso looking for an opening. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against the Kings, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And he makes the first. Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Mavericks trail by 7. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Jackson with the bounce pass. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot.
Look at the hard-nosed defense. I mean, Howard just makes an effort to contest every shot he can.
To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Now here's Brunson. Back to Curry. Wants to get it to Rondo and does. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Justin Jackson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Curry.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in.
One shot.
And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Here's Kleba, guarded by Green. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hardaway has got 7 points. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Tries again. Offensive rebound. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Doncic outside. Over Green. Doncic, no good. Los Angeles leading by 10. And here's Rondo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. That one doesn't drop. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. The Lakers beat them last time when these 2 teams met in Los Angeles.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Yeah, and they can't afford a repeat of that. They need a lot more minutes out of their core group tonight.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. Green passes to James. The fader. And he gets the bucket. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Knocks it loose. Hardaway with the steal. Doncic feeling it out. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Doncic has got 10 points.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
LeBron outside. Poke loose. Doncic with it. Now Green defending. Green against Doncic. It's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. White, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo.
One shot.
That free throw good from Doncic. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and aren't tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action, and there's times too you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, I'm so tired. He's gonna make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I gotta get rest for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't come on, don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was the response?
He pushed me into the basket.
And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Quinn Cook's checked in for the Lakers. Free throw good, LeBron.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Now, here's Doncic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Here is Davis. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Davis finds James. Loads it up for Davis.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Mavericks trail by 6. Bounce pass from right. Here's Doncic. McGee with the block. Davis up top, guarded by Wright. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Davis. And McGee kicks to Cook. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, you know, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's LeBron, coming off 31 points last game. Doncic against Bradley. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Hardaway. Here is Cook. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Outside, Davis. Down low. Takes the 13-footer, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis. And that's now 11 points for LeBron.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Doncic finds Wright. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Outside Bradley.
I'm open right here.
LeBron outside. The pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 19. Shoots over Bradley. No good with the elbow jumper.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Cook, the pass to LeBron. From outside the arc. They get it back. And Davis puts it in. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Dallas calls timeout.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Justin Jackson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Barea subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Avery Bradley. Now here's Wright. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Free throw drops for Wright.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so Wright nails both of them. And in his 5th year out of Utah, DeLon Wright, 6'5", great size, Chris, for the point guard position.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, and I like his game. Now, check it out. He's a solid defender. He can rebound the ball. He takes care of the ball, and you can win with guys like that.
Davis finds James. Comes up empty down low. Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Doncic. They double him with James. Wright looking around. The second chance effort, and the layup by Powell. Powell's got 6 points.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Caldwell-Pope dishes to LeBron. Passes it to Caruso. Here's Cook, trying to get open as Davis drills it from outside. 12 points for him.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Wright outside. Doncic trying to get open. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Wright.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here is Cook. Over Wright. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas, they've got J.J. Barea. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Powell is out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. Now, here's Green. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. For Los Angeles, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
Shooting 2.
That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. Mavericks trail by 7. Barea kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Powell. Barea against Green. Outside Hardaway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 6 points per game, over 2.5 blocks, and 5 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. He's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Davis finds James. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Such a creative player. Look, James is fantastic at reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Barea, the pass to Hardaway. Doncic with it. Goes up at the stripe. They get the rebound.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
And that's going to be a treble. Around halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Look at the Lakers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Dallas, 7 games back.
And you know, for the Mavericks, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the year's gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
There's still some very strong teams above them, Greg. So, yes, they are contenders, but I wouldn't call them favorites just yet.
Lakers leading by 5. On the wing, James, guarded by Barea. Shoots over Barea. And another basket for the Lakers.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Bradley against Doncic. Now Barea. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Hardaway from outside. Rebounded by McGee.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Now, here's Green. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Good work there as it goes. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Here's Doncic. Connects on the foul line jumper. Doncic has got 21.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Now here's Bradley. James looking it over. James with another miss.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found the mark. It's been a good start for them.
Here's Doncic. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And now just a 5-point Laker lead. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. Ron right side.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
The Lakers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
Curry's checked in for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Hardaway. The Lakers also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Inside, here's Curry, and there it is for him. Curry's got 8 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
LeBron outside. Back to Rondo. Outside, Green. Releases from 15. Misses off the left iron.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time. Yeah. And at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game. This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Outside Curry. Doncic with it. He's got 23. The shot off that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he do it. He has experience on the perimeter.
I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
Now here's Rondo. Here's James. 2 points. That one goes. LeBron's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's thinking it's time to put the nail in the coffin. And until they stop him, he'll keep going to the bucket every time down.
Kleba, the pass to Curry. Now Powell. Dallas moving it around. Green against Curry. From deep. Dallas again missing.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
James finds Rondo. Now here's Howard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
It's near impossible trying to match up with Howard's muscle. He makes scoring look easy, even though it's tough contact.
Doncic passes to Brunson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 20. Rondo, good.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor.
Dallas calls timeout. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Jackson. Shoots over Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one falls for Jackson. Jackson hits both of them. Lakers leading by 9. Rondo passes to James. Back to Rondo. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over Rondo. Brunson, good.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Kleba, the pass to Jackson. Brunson with it. Clock at 6. Doncic with it. He's picked up by James. Doncic, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Over James, and the rejection by James.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You got to check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for James. Right around 25 points per, 11 assists, and 7 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
No good on the free throw. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, let me. Okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys in a year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on the contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract, and those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time, but the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players in the league, period.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Lakers have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Second free throw, no good. Mavericks trailed by 11. Here's Brunson. Caruso grabs the miss. Drops in the layup for 2. Caruso's got his second bucket tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wright dishes to Jackson. Curry looking it over. A wide open look here for Wright. His 3-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here is Cook. He's got 12. And Justin Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Howard finds Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Kuzma. Brunson covering. Kuzma can't get it to go. Dallas has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Wright outside. Outside Curry. Back to Wright. Fires the 3. but they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Cook, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Wright. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Wright missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Caldwell Pope passes to Cook. Kuzma outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Now here's Wright. It's a 13-point game. With a floater, and the layup is good. Wright's got 11 points.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Here is Cook. 12 points for him. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. Got a hand on it.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
Lobbed up there for Howard. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Curry against Caldwell Pope. And here is Curry. 11 points in the game. Right wing. Here's Brunson. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. Mavericks trail by 15. To the inside, Finney-Smith. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
The pass to McGee. Pass to Bradley. Trying to get open is Davis. Bradley can't get it to go.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Passes it to Wright. Outside Hardaway. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Just over a minute played here in the fourth, and stolen by Wright. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. That one goes in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here is McGee. Now Caldwell Pope. Pass to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one hits back iron. And it's Wright with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. McGee with the block.
And when we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
And the basket is good. 16 points for Davis.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
Now here's Barea. It's stolen by Bradley. And it's the Lakers on the break. Bradley's got the ball. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The three-pointer is right on target.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Outside Hardaway, just 4 to shoot from past the arc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. James checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. Lakers leading by 16. James in the post. Guarded by Hardaway. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
And Wright kicks to Powell. Dallas again turning it over.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Wright. Bradley with the ball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Davis, again Los Angeles.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Dallas calls timeout. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Barea, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Now, here's Doncic. And the pass to Hardaway. Shot to stop the run, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union: prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
And he's good on the second. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now here's Bradley. Pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Green against Barea. Dishes it to Doncic, and it's in there. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Bradley passes to LeBron. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Mavericks trail by 21. Doncic outside. Here's Powell. Passes it to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
Oh, that's just pure desire from Bradley right there. I mean, true determination to throw it down off the drive.
Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh my God, this is great. Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans in. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from McGee. And here's Barea. Goes up on the block. McGee with the block. Daniels dishes to Rondo. There's the pass to Davis. They get a hand on it. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Marjanovic down low. McGee's there. Dallas no good that time either.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
That one misses for Davis. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and then pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. They're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. And he makes the first but misses the second. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. It's Curry outside. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. Rondo against Wright. Rondo scanning the floor. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Mavericks shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Rondo against Wright. Goes back up, and that one's good by Roby. Roby's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here is McGee. Back to Daniels. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Kuzma. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Right outside. He's off on that one. Good D by Rondo. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Dudley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now Daniels, 5 to shoot. The three-pointer, no good. Wright with it. Passes to Roby. Pass to Lee. Here's Curry with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Kuzma outside. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and Chris, music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the old fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they're taking fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I'm going to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game today. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right.
Yeah.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
Not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Davis.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And then for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Caldwell Pope against Lee. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. No good with the triple. Here's Caruso. And there's the pass to Dudley. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Daniels. The tray. Good on the three-point shot.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Marjanovic, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we asked. That's all coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.